Hello and welcome back to ManVFilm. It is time for Eureka's May announcements. They're already here. Only 2 titles this month. But wow, what a staggering 2 titles they have released. I am super excited for both of these movies that I haven't seen, movies that I want to see, movies that I am definitely getting. This time, we have a classic of cinema and we have a police attaché movie, the first from Eureka, I think. So let's dive into that first and see what's happening. So there we have it. The first one up here, 1973, Oliver Reed stars this police attaché by Sergio Solima. Wonderful. After directing his triptych of political acclaimed spaghetti westerns, The Big Gun Down, Face to Face, and Run Man Run, Sergio Solima directed 2 crime thrillers in the policio attaché genre, the name given to a violent, action-packed Italian crime thrillers that had become exceedingly popular amongst Italian audiences. Kidnappers have snatched the wife of Milan's top prison warden, who played by Revolver Reed, and demanded the release of an inmate as ransom. But when the warden allows his prisoner to escape, the two become trapped in a deadly conspiracy that reaches from the halls of government to the bullet-riddled city streets. Can an obsessed lawman and an escaped convict survive the forces of corruption as well as each other? Or does the ultimate law of society belong to the revolver? It sounds great. I've faintly heard of this one, and I am super excited. Makes Death Wish look like wishful thinking was the immortal tagline that accompanied the film upon its US release, also retitled as Blood in the Streets. But Revolver, as is to be expected from Solima, is much more complex film. As he was highly political, his films were often allegorical, implicitly opposed to the corruption epidemic in Italian society at the time. With music by Ennio Morricone, wow, this 2K restoration is coming from Eureka. 16th of May, current price just now $17.99. I'll probably lock this into Amazon and hope for a little bit of a price drop. Either way, happy to get this one. Let's have a look at the extras. We've got a limited edition slipcase for 2,000 copies, a 1080p presentation from a 4K restoration, English and Italian audio options, optional English subtitles, newly translated, a brand new audio commentary by author critic Kim Newman. That should be very interesting. Brand new interview with film scholar Stephen Thrower, always excellent. Archival interview with Fabio Testi, original trailers and radio adverts, and a limited edition collector's booklet featuring 2 new essays by author Howard Hughes, one covering the background, making of Revolver, and an extensive piece on Morricone's Eurocrime soundtracks. That sounds like a really thrilling read in my book. I am super excited by this title. I really can't wait for it to be released. I think it looks incredibly fun. I've went back and watched the trailer, and it just, you know what, sold. Next up, we have Vampyr by Carol Theodore Dreyer. This seems excessively priced just now, but I guess we'll have a look at the extras and see what's inside it. 3,000 copies is a limited edition from 1932, number 262 in the Masters of Cinema series, and release date the 30th of May. The first foray into sound filmmaking by one of cinema's pivotal artists, Vampyr remains a cornerstone work of the horror genre, the dreamlike tale of an occult-obsessed student's visit to a small French village as he is drawn into the unsettling mystery around a stricken family struggle with malevolent forces, remains an unparalleled evocation of the uncanny. Adapting the haunted stories of Sheridan Le Fanu, Dreyer's ceaseless innovation delivers a tour de force of supernatural phantasmagoria and creeping unease via audacious camera work and sound design. presented from an all-new 2K restoration by the Danish Film Institute, supported by the media programme. Materials have been meticulously scanned and assessed to create the highest quality, most faithful version of Vampyr possible, now unveiled for the film's 90th anniversary. Okay, so let's have a look at the extras to see why it's as pricey as it is. Hardbound slipcase, 3,000 copies, all new 2K digital restoration. Uncompressed mono soundtrack after an extensive decade-long restoration. Wow, that's a lot of work. Optional unrestored audio track. 2 commentaries, one by critic and programmer Tony Raines, and the second by filmmaker and Vampyr fan Guillermo del Toro. Excellent. Visual essay by scholar Casper Tyberg on Dreyer's vampire influences. The video interview and author and critic Kim Newman on Vampyr's unique place within vampire cinema. 2 new interviews with music and cultural historian David Huckville on the film's score and its adaptation of Sheridan Le Fanu. Theodore Dreyer's documentary by Jürgen Ross. 2 deleted scenes removed from the German censor in 1932. The Baron, a short Masters of Cinema documentary about Baron Nicholas de Gunsberg. Optional English subtitles. And a 100-page book featuring rare production stills, location photography, posters, the 1932 Danish film programme, a 1964 interview with Baron Nicholas de Gunsberg, producer and actor Alan Gray, an essay by Dreyer on film style and writing by Tom Millen, Jean and Dale Drum, and film restorer Mark Korberg. Wow. Just wow. That looks tremendous. I am sold on both of these titles. Vampyr is one that I had a chance to see, but I've been holding off, waiting on a possible Blu-ray. I'm so glad it's came. I kind of wish something big like this was going to be Eureka's first foray into 4K, which, let's face it, has to be coming soon at some point. So we've got 2 completely opposite movies almost. We've got Revolver, and then we've got Vampyr, which I'm sold. I think looks terrific. I am wanting both of these releases. 2 releases, 2 exciting and thrilling releases. I would love to know what you think of this. Are you interested in Revolver? Are you interested in Vampyr? Have you seen them? Do you have any comments about the movies? I would love to know. Let me know in the comment box below. And there's more videos up here if you want to see more of my stuff. You can also click that like button below to let me know that you enjoy these type of videos, or you can join the Patreon or the membership program and help support this channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on ManVFilm.